The Wild Wild West.
The beat of Red Deer Kraze 101.3, throwing it back to 99 with Big Will and Drew Hill. Wild Wild West 709. Good morning. We're the hit show. It's Zap, Rhyean, and Matt, the news. Pleased to be joined in studio by the chairman of the Central Alberta Buccaneers. Good morning, Todd Lewis. Thanks for joining us this morning. Obviously, we'll be chatting here about the Bucs. About 15, 20 minutes ago, we were talking about the possibility of Pick and Pay TV coming here to Canada, expecting a statement about that later today. Is there a TV channel? You're a sports guy, so is it kind of obvious?
Yeah, I hate to go with the obvious choice, but, Sports Center, TSN, that kind of thing.
Not ETV or anything like that?
No,
Kardashians?
I
Are you
really
keeping up?
No, I don't have time for that. I'd rather keep up with the highlights. And
Good man.
yeah.
Good. But you also said you don't even really have cable most of the time, so
Not really, no.
you
but
just want your neighbors to get those channels, so then you can
exactly. Yeah, it's
peek
like
through
I
the window or
can
whatever.
mooch off them.
Okay,
Perfect.
that works for me. Todd, obviously, the Central Alberta Bucs, you guys have your season starting a little bit later in the year, but now is like prime recruiting time for you guys. Is that why you're here? Are you here to recruit us?
I am here to recruit. I'm here to recruit everyone and
have to
anyone
be
I got my
nice,
eyes on. Yeah.
Okay, so if I actually came out and practiced with the Bucs last year, and I thought that I did pretty good.
You know
and then
what?
I,
did.
You did do.
No,
you did
no,
really
no,
well.
no.
The guys
'Cause then
were
I-
impressed.
But then I watched the tape and I saw myself almost vomiting on the field, and I was like, okay, maybe I didn't do so
No
well.
one else saw the tape, by the way. I was there with him filming, and I didn't see the tape.
Right. Yeah, well, I wanted to keep it secret because my physical skills are a little lacking at this
Less
point.
than
But if we
par.
were to say, come out and try out for the Bucs, what kind of position do you think that we should play?
You know what? I was always told by coaches, don't be a good linebacker, don't be a good quarterback, be a good football player. So that means be versatile.
Well-rounded.
Yeah,
Right.
be well-rounded.
That
be able
just
to
seems
slot
like it-
into every
yeah.
single spot. So
No.
that's what I'm going to go.
That just seems
That's
like
gonna
an
be my safe
easy,
answer.
seems like an easy way to shuffle me off into the water boy position
No,
to me.
that's me. I'm the water girl.
well, you
can't
have
take my
experience,
job.
Yeah, right?
Rhyean does have
Exactly, I'm a
experience,
pro.
Todd.
Well, you know what? I play linebacker, so you guys
Okay.
can have any position but linebacker. That's all.
Okay. All right.
makes
All
a
right.
lot of
Even though
sense.
with you on the injury reserve list there, but
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm hopefully coming off that reserve list, but I'm just hoping once I'm off, I'm not going right onto the bench. I'm hoping it's going to be back onto the
Yeah,
field.
Todd, you're in rough shape. You wheeled yourself in here like one of those chihuahuas on with the two wheels on the back
Pretty much.
legs. Just, your
Cute as
knee,
ever, though.
your knee is hurt, and you'd still probably take Zap and I to school. Rhyean, I think you might give you a run for your money in the water girl department, but you obviously are looking for some actual players. You guys did have a recruiting night earlier this year. Obviously, things going pretty well for the Bucs so far in your recruiting efforts.
You know what? We've stepped up our recruiting efforts in comparison to last year and previous years, and yeah, we are having a fantastic response from guys
Awesome.
all over Central Alberta. Like you said, we had our recruitment night at RDC about a month ago, and we were expecting 30, 40 guys to show up to our classroom that we had booked. We had 60 guys.
Wow.
We had so
Right
many
on.
guys. We had guys sitting on the floor. It was fantastic.
And
And
again,
all-
it's, with the Buccaneers, it's great, competitive, fun football.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's men's league football, but it's not just like beer league. It's guys
Yeah.
who come from junior, it's guys who come from CIS,
Right.
as well as guys who have no experience. But because we have, in my opinion, the best head coach in the entire league, the
Okay,
entire
yeah.
AFL, Devin Hand, and we've got other coaches to support him, and we've got great veteran players. With that support network, our players are getting better, they're improving, and yeah, like you said, it's high quality football.
Yeah, you said it's not a beer league, but it is kind of for Joe, everybody who really wants to go out there and just have some fun and play football. So if you have a bit of a beer belly, that's okay, right?
Totally, and not to say there's not beer after we win our games.
Okay,
We're going
there you
out
go.
having some
There you
beer,
go.
so there will be beer included.
Could be floating around, and obviously nice weather. You guys got to be eyeing up some outdoor practices pretty soon, I bet.
Actually, yeah, at the end of April, we're going to have our camp, which is the first kind of camp format the Buccaneers have ever done. So if you're familiar with CIS, like Golden Bears, Dinos kind of thing, they'll have their preseason camp. So that's 5 or 6 practices within a week time.
Ooh, so not like sleepaway camp or anything like that.
No,
like
no,
these
no,
guys
no.
aren't going to be sharing bunk beds.
No,
like
not-
an
not-
O lineman on top bunk. That's not going to work.
You know
out
what
too well.
they do with their own time is their personal thing. But
Still sleep in bunk beds, but you have to do it on your own time. I know you guys have your annual general meeting actually coming up on Saturday. Where and when?
yeah, this Saturday. So that's going to be at 7 p.m. at the Red Deer Lodge in the Gull Lake Room.
Okay, so if you're interested in trying out for the Bucs, head over to that. And even if you're anybody, you can go to the pub
Exactly.
night. I know you guys have coming up on April 18th at Bose. Check out the pub night. Man, it should be a great time. And you're supporting a great football program as well. Todd, thanks so much for coming in today. We really appreciate you coming in and chatting Bucs with us.
Yeah, thank you. It was a pleasure.
All right.
Excellent. Todd Lewis, chairman of the Central Alberta Buccaneers. Thank you again. It's 7:14 -4 on the hit show. Zap, Ryan, and Matt the News. Brand new digits for the Laban House of Cash at 8:15. Your next chance to qualify after Francesco.